We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle. Today, we've got a lot of college basketball. I already have a loser on the card because I decided to trust NC State. I'm a moron. It is what it is, but we have a bunch of plays up on the site today. Got some hockey, got some college basketball, 2 NBA, an NFL play. So. And we could split out a future today that I have from preseason. So we'll see how that goes. Before we jump into today, yesterday, slightly down 0.65 units. So it is what it is. I'm not overly hung up on a slightly small losing day. You're going to have that from time to time. The frustrating part is that we started off the day really well. FIU money line was a winner. The under in the Texas State game was a winner. Got a push from Vegas team total under. The under in the Niagara game was a winner. St. Peter's was a winner. The over in the Western Kentucky basketball game was a winner. Cincinnati and college football did not get the job done. Detroit in college basketball didn't get the job done. Siena, not them either. Michigan proved why they were a 22.5-point favorite versus another ranked team, and they did that by winning by 30. Middle Tennessee wins by 37, so that was winner there. Denver versus Cleveland. I had Cleveland minus 13. They win by 5, so did not get the cover, and my Nuggets lost, so that was just great. Smoo gets the winner late, and then 4 losers to end the night with Orlando. The under in the Winter Classic game. I got hooked on Washington State minus 2.5, and I lost on the Anaheim Ducks. So it ended up being a slightly down day yesterday, but still up for 2026 so far. Obviously, it's only 2 days in or whatever, 3rd day in now. But a slightly down day. We're going to bounce back today, though. Let's get it. Nicholas Handy. My Sabres brother in arms. I love it. They go at 3 o'clock today. I'll say I did not bet the Sabres game. Did not do it. If anything, it was a lean towards the wrong way. So I did not touch the Sabres game. I will be watching that game though at 3 o'clock. I'm excited. Hopefully, Sabres can continue their winning streak. If you guys are watching on TikTok, I do have a stream on YouTube, and currently scrolling across the bottoms are the free picks for today. Seattle. I think Seattle beats the 49ers today. I got Arkansas minus 2.5, Wisconsin plus 6.5, and Avalanche to win by at least 2. So those are the free picks for today. They will all that stuff will be up on my Twitter as well. If you guys are not following my Twitter account, it's at BetsEarle. That's where I post out all the free picks every single day as well, with the updated records for right now for NFL, NHL, NBA, college football, and college basketball. So all of those are that, and I update those every single day that I have a show. So make sure you guys are checking that out. Today's show, I'm going to be kind of using the show and I'm banned on TikTok again. Fuck you, TikTok. That's fun. Thanks, TikTok, for ruining everything. But today is going to be more of a day of we're going to put up some plays up on the picksandparleys.net website, which I am on. Yeah, Nicholas, I stream on TikTok, and that's whatever. Yeah, hopefully we can have a nice day, but we're going to be kind of putting the NFL plays up on the site today. So for tomorrow, and we'll kind of be chit-chatting from there. I don't want to really dive too deep into it because I know I'm in the contest for PSR, and I don't want to be giving away everything. So that's something we got to keep an eye out for there. But hopefully we can get the job done today. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, no, we're only on YouTube now and my Twitter account. But what was I doing? Oh, yes, I'm going to be loading stuff up. By the way, sorry, current games we're sweating out as well. NC State -4.5, which they're making a little bit of a comeback. They're up 15-4 in the second half. So maybe a little bit of comeback from them could be on the cards, and hopefully we can try to get that. I have Pittsburgh Penguins right now, money line. They're up 1-0 on Detroit. Butler, -2.5. They're currently up 7 on Nova. The over in the Alabama game. Those are the 4 plays that I currently have active at the moment. But we'll start off because we kind of talked over them yesterday of what I kind of liked in the NFL. Obviously, we're on Seattle to start off the day. That's it for tonight. We're going to go Vikings. I'm not super happy with the line. I'm going to get them at, but we're going to be grabbing the Vikings. That's against the Packers. What can I get on that one? I'm going to pull up DraftKings, and that's how I'm going to be able to put up and bet everything now. Don't want that. Anyways, that's up to a 2.5. That stayed at a 3. We're going to start with the Vikings. So Vikings are now sitting at a 9.5. Yeesh. Still gonna end up grabbing it because I think the Vikings win by double digits. That line has moved a lot. You've got the Green Bay Packers are sitting a bunch of players, and I just don't think it's ultimately a good spot for them. So we are going to be able to get them at minus. Unfortunately, it's going to be 9.5. But when they win by double digits, I don't think it's going to matter all that much. I don't need that. Morning, Timmy. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Untouchable. We are currently kind of going and talking over what's going on the site for tomorrow, which I will mention as well. Tomorrow, I know normally I don't have shows on Sundays. I'm going to be doing a show tomorrow. And the show is it's going to be a long show. I'm going to start around 1ish when the games start, and then we will go until about 5:30 area, and we'll kind of sweat out the NFL games. And we will hopefully can be sweating out possibly, winning the PSR contest. So I'm hoping that's kind of where all that's going. So that would be a lot of fun on that end. So we'll be live tomorrow from about 1 to 5-ish for the NFL card. And hopefully it's a good day. I'm hoping it's a good day. And we start off the NFL card with the Vikings. We end up going from the Vikings, and this one's going to seem a little gross. We're going to grab the Colts. They're starting Riley Leonard, but I don't really care. You got a Houston team that's probably not going to care all that much. Yes, they could still win the division, but that also comes with Jacksonville losing, and Jacksonville's minus 800. I don't see that happening. So can I actually, get this the right way? Yeah. That didn't work out. But we are taking the Colts. We're going to grab them plus 10. I like that number. They're on the road, but starting a rookie quarterback, and not to mention just Houston kind of should be sitting their guys a lot towards the end of the game, and I feel like that could end up resulting in a backdoor cover. I'm getting 10.5 on the Colts, and we will be grabbing them. We'll be grabbing them in this game. Can I? Congrats to ECU in the bowl game. Under and spread was never in doubt. Yeah, that was beautiful. We ended up taking I ended up live betting them live at halftime at like 5:20. So that was really nice to see at the bowl game. Over in TNT, Tage Thompson. Yes, Thompson finally makes an Olympic team like he deserves. So yeah, I'm hoping he could have a big game after that. So I do think Tage can have a good game. He had a good game in his last one too. He kind of controlled that game and showed people who he was. So I like Tage to have another big game. Glad Team USA finally decided to select our breaking goal scorer. Right, I was really happy to see Tage Thompson in red, white, and blue. How many teams are taking the last regular season game seriously this weekend? You'd be surprised. I do think there are some teams that still take it semi-seriously if they're going for, trying to make the playoffs in general or going for the 1 seed tonight. Or there is a bunch of spots that teams will take these games seriously. My next play, next play is two teams that don't have anything to play for, but I really like the Bengals this weekend. Like, the Bengals are probably my favorite play. This is a team that has shown the past couple of weeks since they got eliminated, they've been putting up points. They're playing now to win, and yeah, it's a little bit too late for them, but they're showing that, and it's their final home game. Plus, you've got the Cleveland Browns. Where are the Cleveland Browns? Coming off of their Super Bowl-esque win over the Pittsburgh Steelers, which was big for them. I just don't see them taking this game all that seriously. So I do like the Cincinnati Bengals to roll against the Cleveland Browns. And I was able to get that at 7 and a hook. I backed my Saints and Panthers for the NFC South. I don't know about today's game. Today's game I'm a little worried about that we're going to have to worry about tomorrow's game with the Panthers futures. If the Bucks win today, I'm really rooting for the Falcons tomorrow because I do want. I have plus 370 for the Carolina Panthers to win the division, so I'm really hoping they could step up and get that done for me. I hope you cashed that future on them. I've cashed the first win total. I have not cashed the second one yet, so. Hopefully we can get the second one today. That would be quite nice. 1-0 Pens goal. That's great. I love hearing that. NFL players have incentives. There are some players with incentives, yes. I don't have the list. I don't really cap that stuff. So it's not that it doesn't matter to me. I don't really do anything with the incentives. If anything, I feel like the incentives are something that gets way overplayed, and a lot of them just don't happen. Like I could see Dottle getting a touchdown today, but I just don't see it as something worth betting. So I don't really bet off the incentives. I will say that. Another game that's going to be interesting to me And another team that doesn't appear that they're tanking because they won last week when they're already eliminated, the New York Giants. By the way, do you see any money line upsets in the NFL? In the NFL or like college basketball day? NFL, I could see the Giants winning. I can. I can see the Giants winning. I like the Lions. I think the Lions could win. Like there's a couple of upsets that I could definitely see happening in the NFL. I'm just going to be grabbing spreads, though. I'm not grabbing money lines for the final week because I'm not really dealing with that. And by the way, with the Cowboys Giants game, Giants don't appear to be tanking. And the Cowboys, I think they were happy after their Christmas Day win. They're already eliminated from the playoffs. I think it's a spot where I think the Giants can hold on. I think the Giants can get a nice little win for themselves to end the year. So I did take the Giants. Yes, NFL. I don't see any of the big dogs winning. Like I don't really see any of those teams being like, oh, I have to jump on those. I more see, if anything, and I kind of looked it up more lately in week 18 with double-digit dogs, especially double-digit home favorites. They cover more than the dogs do. So not really a spot that I want to really look at the dogs. If there is a double-digit dog that has the best chance at winning, Dolphins, but I don't really like that at all. Colts, I think maybe the Colts have the best chance out of all the double-digit dogs, in my opinion. But I'm not really a big fan of any of the double-digit dogs. I have the Colts on the spread, but other than that, I'm not really too inclined to do that. After the Giants, we're going Falcons. That line moved from a 3 to a 3.5. I think the Falcons get the job done. So I think regardless of what happens today, the Panthers make the playoffs. And that's a big thing to the Falcons. Beating the Rams last week and having the tiebreaker, or controlling the tiebreaker now. So that was quite huge to see last week. I had the Falcons, so that was actually quite nice to witness. That was good there. I like the I like the Falcons. I'm taking them on the spread. Kind of a last hurrah with they're the home team, their last home game of the year. You're going up against a division rival. Should take care of business, get the job done, finish off the year with a win. They've been winning a bunch as of late. Falcons, pretty much since they've gotten eliminated, have looked good. So I don't mind the I kind of like the not that I kind of like. I'm on the Atlanta Falcons on tomorrow versus the Saints. I got the -3.5. I forgot to do that. There we go. Boom, boom. Okay. The Falcons' recent wins have been fun since they caused so much chaos, stunning the Bucks and the Rams. Yeah, that them beating the Bucks was a big help for my future, for my Carolina future, because they just keep winning, losing. The Panthers, and I'm all of a sudden that future is right there. It's right there, and I like my odds of getting it, but obviously the games still have to be played, so we'll see how that goes. Next up on the list is the New England Patriots. I know I just mentioned that the Dolphins could have a chance. I was trying to figure out which one. I think the Bucks win. Not the Bucks. I think the Patriots win by margin. Let me type in Dolphins. I think the Patriots take care of business. They want to go into the playoffs looking strong. Obviously, they're not going to get the 1 seed because I don't see Denver losing as 13.5-point favorites versus the Chargers. But I do like the Patriots to kind of put it up on the Dolphins. Dolphins just had their Super Bowl-esque by playing their in-state rival and taking care of business versus the Bucs. Now you got them on the road. I think it's just a bad spot for the Dolphins. Yes, they're against a division rival now, but I'm taking the minus 11.5 on the New England Patriots versus the Dolphins. If you that although this one could be a lot better of a first half play, I wouldn't hate any first half plays on this, but I like the New England Patriots to just go in there, blow them out, and move on. And because this is a Dolphins team, I could just see kind of let down spot after their nice win last week. And actually, we're gonna bump that. I gotta go back to my Bengals play, and I want to bump that up to a big play. Yeah. Bengals. We're gonna bump up Bengals to our first ever 3-star play. Three. That's a play that I've been staring at all week long. So I'm going big on the Cincinnati Bengals tomorrow. There we go. What else we got on the docket? Chiefs. I'm not going to end up going after that. I'm going to go Lions. I just don't see. I don't see Dan Campbell kind of rolling over and letting Ben Johnson get a win against him to end the year. I'm actually going to go outright money line at 145. This is you had the Bears who are coming off of their crazy Monday night or Sunday night game. They have no real. Oh wait, no, this is I want money line. I don't. They have no real reason to play big. They know their spot. They're not getting a bye. I think this is a spot that the Lions kind of go in, kind of show that, hey, we're still kind of a good team, even though we did not have a good year. And I think they go in there, take care of business, and finish off the year with a win. So give me the Lions outright. If you want your dog, here it is, plus 145 with the Detroit Lions against the Bears. Against the Bears. Not really interested in them anymore. And that'll take us to the Sunday night game. Sunday night will be the Ravens versus the Steelers for the AFC North. And I like the Ravens. This line went from 3 to 3.5. That's a really strong number for a home divisional game, is to be a 3-point favorite or 3 to 3.5-point favorite on the road. I just really like the spot for the Ravens. I feel like if the Steelers wanted to get the division, you had to have won last week. I think that was a spot they needed to beat the Browns. And I think the Ravens come out and take care of business on Sunday Night Football versus the Steelers. Lamar Jackson should be back, so I kind of like that. And we go from there. So I do like the Ravens. If I can actually, all time more, put it up on the site. But give me the Ravens on Sunday Night Football. And then there's no Monday Night Football, and then we go to the playoffs. So, should be a fun. I'm hoping for a fun card. We'll be sweating out the NFL games on stream tomorrow. I'll be live at 1:00, and we'll go until 5. So, there will be a long sweat stream tomorrow. I'm excited for that. I haven't done one of those in a while, but I figured, hey, it's week 18. We're still currently first place in the PSR contest. We'll have exactly what everybody else is on, what we need to worry about, and we'll go from there. So big sweat tomorrow for some NFL action. What's up, Michael? How you doing? BYU and Penn State spread. I will say I did not bet the Penn State game. I'm on the opposite side for BYU. I'm on, I believe that's Kansas State, if I'm not mistaken. I'm on Kansas State 7.5. I'm on Kansas State. I like that spot. Line opened up at 9.5. It's dropped to a 7.5. I got 7.5. I think Kansas State has a shot to win outright tonight. So I'm not sold on BYU. Can you tell me if the Sharks have a shot against the Lightning tonight? They always have a shot. I didn't. Did I even have that game? Like, I thought I had that game. That's one of the earlier games. Yeah, I don't hate the Sharks. The market and stuff just didn't push me enough to it. The thing is, I have a lot of plays today, and I don't want to just put up everything. I didn't want to. I have a lot of. I had like 33 units or something worth of plays up on the site, so I had a big day already. So I did not add the Sharks. I don't hate the Sharks though. You're taking SMU again in basketball after football. That is correct. I am taking SMU in basketball today. They're against the UNC Tar Heels, and that game's a pick'em between a ranked and an unranked team. So yes, I am indeed on the SMU Mustangs today. And that's I got even money. On that one. Yes, I like SMU. Quick kind of a little bit more of a recap. Oh, NC State was catching up. They're now down 22 again. Pittsburgh still up 1-0 on Detroit. Butler up 8 on Nova. Bama up 15 on Kentucky. And that game's not looking good towards an over, considering 21 points for Kentucky with 4 minutes left. So I don't really like that all that much, but the other two games looking okay. Not much of a hockey guy, but I do like watching the Sharks, and if I can throw a few dollars on them, that's fair. Trust me, I did that for the first couple of years with the Sabres before I really started getting adjusted to hockey and betting hockey and all that stuff. I was just having fun watching my Sabres. Now they're actually a lot of fun to watch. So, Michael, I got your spot because that's where I was for the first year and a half of hockey for me, because I didn't start watching it until like 2021. So, and now I'm capping it every single day. So, I understand you. But yeah, I got you, Michael. I got you. But Michael, I'm sorry, I'm against your Niners tonight. I know you're a bang bang Niner gang guy. But I'm against you tonight. I think Seattle takes care of business. But that should pretty much do it for today's show. I'll be back again tomorrow. Yes, a show on Sunday. I'll be back tomorrow, probably like 1:15 for the start of the NFL games, and we'll be going for about 4 hours as we sweat out the NFL card. We'll have on the scroller what I have for the contest, what some of the other people that we're worrying about for the contest have, and we can root based on that. You're a Raiders guy. My bad. F the Niners. I'm with you on the Hawks. There you go. For some reason, you're a Giants guy. You're San Francisco Giants. That's why I thought you were San Francisco. Never mind. That's fair. You're a Giants fan, if I remember correctly. I think so. Tanaka. I'm guessing that's something Sabres related. Yes, go Sabres today. We start at 3:00. I'll be listening to that game. Let's go for 11 wins in a row. Let's go Sabres today. But that's going to do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. See you guys tomorrow with a nice long stream. See you guys then. Bye.